Do you want to learn how to do a half double crochet 3 different ways? So I can teach you. In this little swatch here, we did a half double crochet through the V, half double crochet through the front loop, and half double crochet in the back loop, all in the same video, and I can show you how to do it. Today we're going to do a nice, easy little tutorial on a half double crochet because it's a really pretty stitch, and it is fairly easy and anybody can do it. Okay, so for the purposes of this tutorial, we're going to go ahead and chain 20. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Apologize my sniffling. I'm a little sick today, which is why we're doing a nice and easy crochet. So let's get started. So you're going to put a half double crochet in the first stitch. In order to do that, you wrap around, go through the first stitch here, pull through, and you'll have 3 on your hook. Double crochet, or I'm sorry, half double crochet is you yarn over and pull through all. And you're going to do that in every one of these stitches all the way down. And it's going to give you a nice little texture where people are going to be like, wow, she really knows how to crochet. And it's really fun and it is really pretty, and you can make anything with it. You can make any kind of blanket, you can make any scarf, you can do anything that you need to do with the project with the half double crochet because it looks so nice as you go along. So here we go. We're just going to keep going. Okay. Again, half double crochet is yarn over, go through the stitch, pull through. You have 3 on your hook, yarn over, and then you pull through all of them. So this stitch is always like, so you know a little bit more than a single crochet. And so it's really cool, especially when you're a new person learning to crochet. Gives you the opportunity to try something new and fun that looks really pretty. So, okay. So here we are, we're going through. Again, excuse my sniffling, I'm a little sick, but I wanted to make sure that I gave you guys a tutorial today. And so I was like, what tutorial can I show? And I was like, let me show the half double crochet because that is such a pretty stitch. It's easy, and it is one of the, foundation stitches for crocheting. So, all right, oops. So now we're getting to the end of the line here, and see how fun and cool it looks. I'm using an ombre yarn, so it is giving the effect of the ombre. So now when you're doing a half double crochet, to go into the next round, you always chain up 2, okay? And you chain up 2 because that one stitch is going to be technically a half double crochet. And so you put that next half double crochet in the first stitch, and then you just keep going on down. Now, when you get to the next rounds, you always have to make sure that you go through the V. Now, if you wanted to give it a little bit more texture, you can go through the first link right here. You can go through here, just the first one, or you could just go through the second one. For the purposes of this tutorial, we're going through both. But what I can do is on the next round, I'll show you the difference. I'll do one in the front and one in the back on one round, and we can see what they look like when you do that. So let's go all the way to the end, and then we'll meet up back at the end. Okay, so you should be at the end now. And what we're going to do, because I want to show you the difference between how going through the front loop and going through the back loop looks, we're going to do that. So you chain up 2, 1, 2. And in this round, we'll go ahead and just go through the front loop. And just going through the front loop, again, is just as it is. So you wrap around and you go, you see how there's 2? There's a V there. Instead of going through both, we're just going to go through the front one. So you go here and you go through the front one. All right. And you do your double crochet or your half double crochet. So you go through the front one again, right in here. There you go. And you go through the front loop again. Just the front loop. It's going to be a little wonky because that's how it is. It's a little difficult sometimes. Okay. We're just going through the front, and I'm showing, let me show you. So it's like that. just the front. There you go. And just the front. See, and every time you might be thinking, geez, I cannot get this crochet. Even a seasoned crocheter has issues doing new things, so. And when I say new things, I've done this a million times, I just mean like, you know, you don't do it all the time. It still takes a minute to get used to, so don't get discouraged. You got this. All right, so I will meet you at the end. Don't forget, we're only going through the front loop on this round, okay? All right, I'll meet you right at the end. All right, so we made it through that one. And just to kind of show you, you see how there's a little bit of a difference. You'll see it on the back end. See, it like lifts it up just a little bit. And that's when we do in the front loop. So let's go ahead and chain up 2, and we're gonna go just through the back loop on this round. Now it's the same thing, except you're going through the back. So you see the V here, you go and get your double crochet and you go just in the back. Okay. Just in the back, like so. Just in the back, right there. There we go. Okay. All right, so I'll meet you at the end on this one. All right, so we finished that one off, and now you can see the little difference here. From the front loop, this is the back loop. So it kind of gives the same look as if you were going through the front loop in the back loop. Does that make sense? So it's just the opposite. So that is the difference between the two. And then we will go ahead and just chain up 2, turn our work, and we'll do just the regular double crochet. So that way we can kind of see the difference in them. And just doing a regular half double crochet, we're going through both the V's. So we're going through both. We're not picking a front, we're not picking a back, we're just going through both. Okay, because we want to distinguish the two that we did out. So let's do that. Okay, we're just going through. And you can make those little adjustments to make it your own. So you can go through the front loop, you can go through the back loop, you can alternate front and back loop, you can go through both. Whatever you feel you want to do to give the texture that you are wanting on your blanket, do it. This is your project. All right, so there we go. That is it. That is how to do a half double crochet in 3 different ways. The regular way, front loop, regular way, back loop. So there you go. Excuse me. As always, I hope this tutorial helps you. And don't forget to like, comment, repost, and if you want exclusive stuff from me, subscribe to my page. I hope that you guys have an amazing day, and yeah, talk to you later.